We're out here today with Real Life, Real Talk, and part of a campaign effort to get communities talking about sexuality amongst each other and with our youth. Could you tell us your name and where you're from?
Shonda Holloway. I'm from New Haven. I'm also known as Sakai. I'm from New Haven.
Great, awesome. Yeah. So, Shonda, could you please tell us what do you wish someone told you about sex?
What I wish someone told me about sex. I wish someone had told me to wait and to explain it in a way that would be memorable. A lot of times parents say, they give you, keep your legs closed and your skirt down or whatever, and it's not really something that, how can I say? It's not explained very well. There's a lot of youth out there who are getting their information via friends. I mean, fortunately, I was able to go to my aunt as opposed to my mother. But the thing was, you should be able to go to your parents, and parents shouldn't be embarrassed, about talking about sex and, issues of that nature. That's just my point of view on it. I think that the more you know early on, the better off you are. I think a lot of times children are more aware of things than their parents give them credit for. And so, by underestimating their intelligence, you are kind of limiting them, because they are intelligent and they should be, they should be treated that way. And, by talking to them, you sort of give them a buffer, for what they could be up against. So that's just my perspective.
Thank you. Do
You're
you
welcome.
have any parting words of wisdom based on your experience
Parting
you would leave with New Haven youth?
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, let me think about it. What I would leave with New Haven youth would be to take the time to explore your interests in life. Sex is something that can be, that can come later on. Get involved in physical activity. Join a gym or do a sport. Go somewhere, visit another state. Visit relatives down south or in New York or wherever. Just really, just anything you want to do. That you. I had a little cousin that said that she wanted to play golf. And if you have an inclination that you want to do something that most people don't think you can do it anyway. My role models are or at least one of them is Arthur Ashe. He had, white folks saying, this is our sport, and black people saying, why do you want to play that? And he did it anyway. And, there's a library named after him now. People, he broke down barriers and opened doors, and he did what he loved. He did what he loved, So I would tell the youth to think about what it is they love before they think about something that can be temporary and not long-lasting. And sex is sacred and should be treated that way. So
thank you.
Okay, the COC program, Bernice's fundraiser. One of the poems I'm going to read is called Black Love, and the other one is called Possibilities. And, it talks about, the foundation. Anytime you're having an intimate relationship, you need to have a foundation. And, without that, it's just simply a waste of time. Coming together is about coming together. And when you come together as individuals, you come together, community, and then, the larger community, and you have your town, your country, your world, So it's much bigger than, just getting together. It's much bigger than that. What you do, your interaction with other people, even your mate affects, everything around you. It's like a ripple in the pond. So
Awesome. So we're out here just trying to get the community to talk more openly and honestly about sexuality, and most importantly, trying to give our New Haven youths a message about sex. Can we have your name and where you're from, please?
My name is Daisy Christmas. I'm from New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, what a name, Daisy Christmas. It's beautiful. So Daisy, can I ask you, what do you wish someone told you about sex?
I wish they would have told me about birth controls, because sex is gonna, people are gonna be curious, but at least if you could protect yourself, you know. And at that time when I was growing up, I didn't know nothing about AIDS, but I would have wished they would have told me about condoms also, because it would have prevented me from getting pregnant and getting any venereal disease or whatever.
Okay. Now, so you're saying basically you wish you would have known about just some of the setbacks, like pregnancy and diseases and things like that.
Yes.
Do you have any, now you mentioned you're a grandmother,
Yes,
correct?
I am.
And you're here with your children today.
I'm here with my grandkids.
Grandkids.
Yeah.
Do you have any parting words of wisdom around sex that you'd like to leave either for your grandkids or for the New Haven youth, just based on your experiences?
Don't do it, no.
That's okay.
No, it's hard to say, because some kids, you know, it's a lot of kids now are getting molested, so their totally idea of sex is so corrupted now, you know. People now, even if you don't do volunteer, they take it, you know. And that's one of my scariest things about me, want to let my grandkids know. It's about people touching them in the wrong places. Don't touch nobody, you know, thinking that it's okay to touch somebody there and here, which is not right. And before having sex, to ask somebody, ask an adult, ask a teacher, ask anybody, the librarian. You know, I see a lot of kids spend a lot of time in the libraries now. Ask somebody, you know, what about sex? What is sex? You know, let them know, instead of just saying, I did sex. No, what is to have sex?
Right.
You know, what are the responsibilities and the consequences of having sex? That's the way I feel.
Well, thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Daisy.